you too. Don't come up here. You're gonna get owie. Mustard on the beat, yo, beat bo, ooh ah ah. Ooh ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ooh ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Good morning. Yeah, baby. Morning, yo. Mustard on the beat, yo. Why you twirling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? We got some trolls amongst us. We sure do. Good morning, everyone. How was your day? The sun is shining. You got fruit punch crystal light. Oh my God, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. That's my favorite. Hi, Denise. Good morning, Julianne. Hello, the only Charlotte. See, Barrett. It wasn't Charlotte, but that's what my eyes saw. Hi, Sage. Hi, Cha-Cha. Drax. We always have trolls. We always got people lurking in the back. We always, oh my gosh, tried over Nugget Ice. You want an addiction? Get you a Nugget Ice machine. Well, first, so you test it out, you need to go to Sonic or an Arco, where they have the crunchy ice, the Nugget Ice, and then you put your Crystal Light on top of that. Holy orgasmo. Holy orgasmo. Hi, JD. In the family room. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Nugget Ice is the best orgasmic thing ever. You just threw away your ice machine? Well, you're stupid. It's on. That's so funny. No, that's not it. That's not kind of Nugget Ice. There's no kind of Nugget Ice. It's either Nugget Ice or not. Oh, well, you suck. Yes, Jade, you can come over to my house next. I've got some shit you can shampoo, girl. Ever have a chocolate cherry Coke? No. Scares me. Do we have ball hangovers? No, because I didn't really drink that much. I had a beer, and I had a ball and some sips. I pretty much gave that, the one to Dan. I didn't go, Gracie. I was so tired, you guys. I have the Mueller. Rhymes with Bueller. Mueller. But they have cheaper ones you can buy. Mine was $400 at the time. But they do have cheaper ones that work just as fine. Hi, Evil Twin. So, I'm tired. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Charlene. Kitchen thing. Anyhow, no ball hangers. Because you got fucked up off of one, Koso? How many balls did you have? How many balls deep? Let's put in a water cooler on my sink. I don't even know what that means. So, that doesn't do anything for me. I don't care if it's cool water. I want Nugget Ice. It was a big one. I have the E-Cozy. It was 180, lasted longer. So Candace has the E-Cozy. It was $180 and it lasted longer than her $500 ones. Now, I haven't had a problem with my $400 one. How did Dan feel? He is hurting. His back hurts. I had to get up. I still have 4 little ones. Enough for tonight. He said it filters and cools. I don't care. That's not anything fancy. I can get filtered and cooled water from my refrigerator. Oh, Lord. Anyhow, his back is really hurting. So guess who was getting up all night long? Yeah. Started shortly after I fell asleep. I get a hit. Dad's up all night long. So, you know how tired I am then. Well, sucks to be you, cha-cha-choo. Cha-choo. Cha-cha-choo. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, I'm exhausted. The sun is shining and I feel like I want to do some yard work, but I'm fucking exhausted. So, Y'all know what I'm gonna have to be doing all day. Have my shelves out of the fridge and clean. Jade, I surface cleaned my fridge, but it wasn't Allie. But I can't taking my drawers out, but there's shit in between the drawers that I can't get to, and I'm not even gonna do that. Andrew's game comes out on Friday, so he probably pre-purchased it. Yeah, $85 he made last night. It was pretty cool. Nice weather in Iowa. Yeah, God. Andrew took my car to Utah. It is disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, yeah, at least you have two options. It's weird. It's really slow this morning. It was weird for me to, my car interior, my car is a mess. So if I have the energy, that's on the agenda today or sometime this week. Oh, Mary, I'm tired. Andrew got back on Sunday and now he's sick. Okay, Sades. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough couple days. Dan doesn't even know if he can get up to walk. He can at least get up now, but yeah, it's really, he's struggling. I've never seen him hurting so bad. Yeah. Dan's pulled his back. So he went to put his leg up to clean the kitten caboodles and he pulled his back out. Hi, Beach Man. Oh, Andrew's sick, yeah. Well, they party like it's 1999. It was nice, Jade, wasn't it? One of my friends said she fell asleep. Yeah, to him playing last night. It's soothing. Yeah, so he's hurting for certain. So, yay me. Yay me. So anyhow, yeah, so Andrew's been, knock on wood, he's gotten really lucky. So, it is lagging. TikTok has been weird. It's been weird. So, yeah, I might change it. I don't know, my Wi-Fi has been weird too. Oh, I'm not fast. I'm at a 5.1 and I'm exhausted. So I'm barely running. This is a slow jog for me. I know, Christy, I told Deanna, I said, everybody really enjoyed it. I got messages of people saying, that was so fun. He needs to get a bigger towel. What did I miss? Oh, no, I think it was just lifting the leg. I know, Colin, it's really weird. Is my man getting hurt? But for selfish reasons. Oh, JD, not me. Well, selfish reasons for me, because then everything falls on my lap with Ed. Hi, Eloise, how are you, girl? Oh, God, I'm slow. My mind's trickling behind, y'all. I've got so much on my mind. I've got so many things that I'm worried about. I'm just tired. I still feel like going to the casino and letting it out. So I'm gonna have to do that maybe Thursday. Hi, Sansoni. You would have to cook. Yeah. And you would have to please yourself. Actually, he has a hand. So he could, if you needed pleasing, he could just throw a hand over to you as long. Our six, I was taking care of them. Nicole, you could have had me in your ears. Come on, no excuses. Excuses are for quitters. Make a list. My mind's so scattered to even make a list. You know what I mean? Yeah, Andrew has gotten so good. So good. It's crazy. So yeah, it was fun. I thought it was fun. It was different. Don't be a quitter, Nicole. But yeah. So your friend here is lagging. She's shagging. Well, no, she ain't shagging. I lied. And I'm just trying to get through these days. Because I feel like, you ever have those days where you just want to throw your arms up and fall face down and say, Uncle, I give up with the world. I give up with everything. Just put a bullet in my ass and call it a day. I lose it. He's got those magic fingers. Sansoni, now you're sounding like Anthony. Oh, you rhyme. You're having surgery tomorrow. A lipoma. Dan had a lipoma removed from his forehead. Hi, y'all. I'm just tired. I just can't survive anymore. So if I go missing, it's probably because I left. I left. I'll take my members with me. You can come on my vacation. The lipoma's not a big deal. It's easy. I have you and Dan and a little grandpa. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Hi from Kentucky, close to my hometown of Nashville. What is the oil to help grow back your hair during menopause? Mary, I have so many different things that I use. I promise you, I need to get my ass in gear, I know, and show you all the things. You have to get a variety of things. You have to get, what's that thing? I'll have to show you. Does Andrew look like my dad? A little bit. Just his coloring is not the same. But Andrew has a lot of, I mean, he's such a blend. But I have a picture of my dad that it's crazy. I know, he liked it, I think. He wouldn't go away. Vegas is April 10th. I love Dr. Pimple Popper too. Oh, slick. Hi, PS. PS ran into some trolls on the Facebook. I have nerve conductor study on Thursday. Can you study me too, Jane? Just finished up watching the live from last night. So wonderful. Oh, Barbie. Yeah, it was. Better than his snoring. Well, mine's still falling out, but you gotta get you some caffeine shampoo. You gotta get you some, what's that? Nioxin. It's a shampoo, it's a DHT blocker. You gotta get you some pumpkin seed oil, and what else? And like minoxidil. Yeah. It will feel much better. So yeah, so I use a variety of things. I don't just use one. And I've been putting my face mask on my head too. Don't judge. But red light therapy is supposed to be good for hair growth too. So yeah, I use a lot. Hi, Jolyn. Thursday's a day of dog. I have a lung cancer screening. Ugh. You'll be fine. Yeah, so minoxidil, but you have to use that your whole life. So I've been using it since I was 36. Yeah, pumpkin seed oil, vitamins, get you some good vitamins. I use Mary Ruth's vitamins. Go to the website. Anything with hair growth is good too. The oil of oregano, I've heard of it back when COVID was good, but I never tried it. I don't know. It's all, try it. I feel leery about all that stuff. Really help keep my hair thickened. I never swear you have 6 arms. Gracie, it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. Hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on here. My life is very tough, but I feel it, I feel it take a turn, with me and my body, and it's catching up, girl. I can't do all this shit. I don't know what's happening. I don't have the energy. Fuck my life. My Wi-Fi is just being a jackass. Mustin' on the beat, yo. Sorry, we're doing a little buffering over here. Anyhow, so, Gracie, I just do it because I know if I don't do it, I try to get it all done before I crash, before I just have no more energy left in me. And if that means I have to rest for a little bit and then get up and do it, then I do it. Yeah. Nature's Bounty, is that a shampoo? Everything that I use is either on my Linktree or in my TikTok shop. Yeah. So, hi Janet, how are you? I have never even heard of Nature's Bounty. Is that something you have to order online? I didn't change my will. Yeah, well, you got to change your will. That's one thing you shouldn't fuck around with. It's not going to be a fun day for many of us. We'll all be fine. What's Thursday? What's happening on Thursday? So I woke up, hi Jihad, I woke up this morning with extreme diarrhea. Hi Lily. And I could not get anything done. I totally shit myself. I could not make it to the bathroom. When I tell you it was pouring out of me like lava, I couldn't even get to the I couldn't even run. Because, thanks, tired. You move on Thursday? Oh my God. And so it was horrible. I don't know where that came from. It kind of came out of nowhere. It was like I stood up in the morning and it was like trying to leave my body. No, it wasn't even the buzz balls. Buzz balls are here. No, I think it was the bowl of cereal I had. The Frosted Mini Wheats. The Frosted Mini Wheats. So I haven't eaten. I don't feel, my stomach feels a little uneasy. So I don't know. No, I didn't have that much alcohol, you guys, I swear. It wasn't, I really didn't drink that much. Hi, Nikki. I know, wasn't it great? I told Dan everybody loved that. Now you're ready to start your lunch talking about diarrhea? Oh, gosh. I had milk, yeah. I didn't even have the Mexican stew. No, I've been on this Frosted Mini Wheat kick the last couple nights for dinner with a banana. I'm thinking too much fiber. That drink was kind of chocolatish. Yeah, well, it was chocolatey. Yeah, but why would it wait like 8 hours later? Normally, I don't know. So I'm running with a clench on the buttocks. Not that clenching didn't help me this morning, but I tried, you know. Dan is in pain. His back is killing him. I saw the first Mini Wheat kick a few months ago. Then Applejack's now oatmeal. Hi, Carol. How are you? So, yeah, I was clenching this morning. I thought, my stomach feels weird, but let me get the animals fed. Nope. Text me. Okay, that's funny. Frosted Mini Wheats. Mini Wheats. I don't know where Jazz and Kelly's been. I don't know. He's in pain. So, I don't know. Eating that cereal, probably not that. No, it wasn't my first night. It's like my fourth night of eating it. So I'm thinking it's just maybe a buildup of fiber. Shit. Maybe that's what I needed. You know? Sela, is that how you say it? Sela. Morning to you too. Beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. So anyhow, too much fiber, yeah. Good thing to do in Vegas besides gamble. What? Drink? Yeah, I do all the things. I gamble, I drink, I laugh, I do nicotine, I do all the vices. Yep, because that's what I go to Vegas for. It's like my Mecca. It calls my name. It is my place of happiness and potential wealth. You know, potential wealth. I came back in from cleaning up the kitchen and Dan was like passed out. Yeah, y'all hit the thumbs up or get the fuck out. There's 57 thumbs up and only 100, there's 130 people in here and 58 of you have liked it. Anyhow, I do that stuff too, Chrissy. I get on a kick and then that's it. We dance naked in the streets. No, we dance fully clothed. There are other people dance naked in the streets. Yep, so he is great at playing the guitar. Good thing, because I pay a lot of money for instructions. Shit, he better sound good, or else Mama wants a refund. And I have fun. I've never laughed so hard as when I was in Vegas with my friends, you know, and just some of the best times were in the room, just being lazy, tired, and delirious. I know. Oh, Lily. You give me a headache when you all bounce back and forth. Dancing. That's Dan's dancing. Yeah, that's his dancing. But he's hurting. So if you see him try to get up out of the chair, good thing that chair kind of propels you up, right? How much did he make on Cash App? He made $85. Eric was like, I thought it was 109. I was like, hey, I can spot the rest. You guys were too much. We get broken playing the fishing game. Yep. Yeah, y'all, trust me, you don't have to say hi in my live. I won't block you. The only time I'll block you is when you use certain things, right? When you say mean things, and when you attack me under unnecessary situations. But everybody's welcome here, as long as you're nice. And leave out that constructive criticism, you know, that some of you like to call it constructive criticism. Hey, Darren. You know, it's always fun how the trolls slap back with, you just can't take constructive criticism. No, I can take constructive criticism, but what you're doing, right? But what you're doing is not constructive criticism. Constructive criticism comes with a level of respect. When you tell somebody, maybe if you do it this way, it could help, right? Constructive criticism is not a good excuse to validate your ugliness. So there you have it. Hi, Lizzie. No, somebody was yelling at me this morning about how I'm incapable of taking constructive criticism. I said, oh, that's what we're calling it? We're hiding your mask of hate and ugliness and using constructive criticism as your cover? Yeah, no. Hi, Guax. All right, Rosie, get on it. What's up, baby? That's what my Uncle Leo, may he rest in peace, used to say. What's up, baby cakes? What's up, baby cakes? Oh, gosh. So I'm trying to teach people how to talk, how to communicate, how to be effective listeners, how to be effective humans. And constructive criticism is not what some of you humans call it. It's just a cover-up word for your hate and your bitterness. Because if you can't see the hate you're spewing, you really need some help and reflection. So anyhow, I don't know where to go from here without sounding like a broken record, but I know, I hope I think about her too and her husband, and I'm always worried about her because she hasn't come back since she's been sick. Jazz and Kelly too. You guys just, if you're here or you catch the replay, let me know you're okay. I hate when people come and then I miss them and we don't know where they go. And there's no way to message them or any other way. So just give us a hey, we're alive, life got in the way. It makes me feel uncomfortable when I don't know how my friends are. I know, me too, Jade. Oh, we have a master list of people, you know. I've been wondering about Jazz and Kelly too. I know, it makes me sad. No, I don't miss you. No, Cha-Cha, I don't miss you. God, I have no energy, you guys. Oh, shit. Frogman comes in sometimes a little bit late. Yeah, realize it's a crappy thing to be shitty to anyone. Or shifty, you know? But it's just so difficult, you know? So difficult. It's so difficult. Social media is such a crazy beast. And people just don't want to admit when they're wrong, you know? Or they can't self-reflect. And it really, majority of people can see the ugliness that you call constructive criticism or opinions. Not opinions either. It's ugly. It's hate. Jerry comes back sometimes. Yeah. I knew you meant shitty. Shifty too works. Too much fiber, I think so. My body's just like, what the hell? Maybe that's what I need now in my perimenopause is fiber. But shit, I don't want to be shitting my pants every day. We do get attached. Yes, we do get attached. I get attached to all of you guys, especially my normals. You know, it really upsets me. Fat Boy too. I miss Fat Boy. What's a great shirt idea? Oh shit. I've learned so many lessons on here that a lot of people don't want to self-reflect on their own behavior. And they like to point fingers. Are you normal? Yes, you're normal. Can you be my sad boyfriend? Not with a name like Big Daddy. Mm-mm. Are you attached to me? Do you love me? Hi, Unky. Ed has the cup. I love Danielle Salinger. And I didn't have my camera. And he said, Danielle, come here a minute. And I was like, what, Ed? I don't have time. You know, and he shows me the cup. He points to the cup. He's all, did you see this? I said, sure did. Yeah. Jihad's here every day, Big Daddy, professing his love. So he's got one leg up. That's funny, Jihad. Back off. I wonder if he'll see my sob hat at the grocery store and say, hi, I'm Jory. I think he pops in and out. You know, occasionally he'll pop in and make a comment. I'm like, hey, yeah, save the beavers. Remember, check out my merch. If any of you men love me that much, you would go buy my merch. Cups, mugs that say, I love Danielle Salinger. I keep going to the casino. I never learned my lesson. Fupa, me neither. I need a shirt that too. When will I learn? Help. Abort the mission. Me too, Foops. It's okay. It's just the excitement that keeps us going back. You should get, you need to get him the pussy lover shirt. Oh shit. Remember, Amy, it's so simple. I'll tell it to you, okay? But first, visit my merch site, sabmerch.com. Brought to you by the Salingers. Yeah. I'm the only one who does this. My beaver needs reconstruction. I hope you don't have a beaver. You mean your wife's beaver needs reconstruction? Oh, resuscitation. Your wife's beaver needs resuscitation. He has a shirt about cock. Let's cock it up. Cock it on down the highway. Cock it on down the highway. Let's go and cock it all night long. So the Mexican stew recipe. Are you ready? Amy, it's so simple. You don't even need a pen. Even I can remember it. Sticking his cock in a hole. You have your poop today shirt. Shit, I should be wearing that too because poop is just leaking out my ass today. I don't know why. Too much fiber, we're thinking. Mexican stew. You could do it with beef or you can do it with ground turkey. Either way. You get 2 cans. Just slap it a couple times. You need 2 cans of petite diced stewed tomatoes, whatever flavor you want. I'd use the olive oil and garlic or whichever ones. There's some good ones. And I use a can of corn. I use a can of beans. And sometimes, last night I didn't use corn because I made corn on the cob. I put green beans in it. You guys, it's really healthy, full of fiber. And you could either slap it in a tortilla, you could eat it like a chili. I put a little bit of Parmesan cheese in it, I put mozzarella, and then boom, I call it my Mexican stew. Very simple, quick, easy, voila. You could eat it with chips, put some guacamole, you could do it all. It's so good and it's so easy. But you get the petite diced stewed tomatoes. They have olive oil and garlic, they have a basil one, and they have a fire roasted chipotle one. I don't use that, but I always use that in my spaghetti sauce too. So I always have that. Any tips? Buckle up, Buttercup. You're in for a long ride. So like I said, you could eat it like chili. You could eat it in a burrito. You can just eat it like soupy. And chips with guac. You need some avocado with it. And sour cream. Yeah, it's simple. Very easy. No talkie while driving, but hey. No talkie beeves. So yeah, check out my website, thebeaver.com. Wouldn't have been fun? No, it's not thebeaver.com. Merch, sabmerch.com. Get yourself a shirt so you can feel just like me. Leaky ass and all. Morning, Janet. How are you? Low carb. So my favorite low carb tortillas, Goodman. I love them. What is it called? Olay. Are they Olay? Extreme goodness, extreme something, and they're low carbs and they're whole wheat and they're so yummy. Oh, it's so good. Hi, Frogman. You can't eat it with guacs. Well, you can eat it with guacs. They're so good. What are they? Extreme Wellness, I think they're called, right? They're my favoriteest tortillas on the planet. And they have like zero, yeah, they're so yummy and they taste so fresh. And literally, you can even have them past the expiration date. They don't get hard like regular full carb tortillas. Extreme Wellness, yeah. They're so delicious. I put eggs in them. I put, I make a sandwich. I do like a turkey wrap with them. I do everything with them. Hi, Frogman. The Mission are okay, but they're not as good. No, not as good. Sorry. Tuesdays, I sit in line for 2 hours for food boxes I take to a few low-income people in town that can't get to the store. So I love that. Thank you for being so kind. I bought a huge pack of tortillas from Sam's the other day. It might last me a year. Put them in the freezer, yeah, so you don't lose them. I mean, yeah, they don't get hard. I just made beef and bean burritos the other day. Oh, so good with those. So good with those. You don't crave bread. I like sourdough. I like sourdough. So I don't really want bread, but once in a while I do. I like my little Smuckers things, but I couldn't eat it this morning. Hey V, how are you? Hi Rob, I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. I've got a lot of reflection to do about things, and I've got a lot of sleep to catch up on. I got a casino trip on my mind. I got just some relax, and after Dan gets better, I'm out. Hi April, how are you? But yeah, so I love, years ago when I did CrossFit, weren't you getting a sourdough thing? Yes. Sourdough bread videos. I'm waiting for my starter. And then you guys, I'm going to take you on my journey of this sourdough baking. Okay. This is from my sweet Elvie. She's getting a couple of us on the Zoom started on baking bread. So now I add a bed breaker. I'm not a bed breaker. I could be, but, bread baker to my list of other things that I do so well. Those pills. What pills? I need those. Give me some. Hi, Dwayne. How are you? Looks so complicated. It looks very complicated. I'm having a hard time, Nate, but they keep sending me, these bitches keep sending me videos to watch, and I can't even get close to it yet because I'll watch it and then I'll forget. So I need to be current on my watching. I got my pan, my cast iron Dutch oven. I got my bowl. I got my starter thing. I'm ready to go. I love how much you do and still can keep up with your social life. Lizzie, this is my social life. This is my social life and my family. I don't have time for anything else. Hi, Frogman. I told you, everybody's like, where's Frog? Where's our frog? I said, he'll be in. I started and just forget or give up halfway through it. No, you can't. You cannot forget. You got to keep doing it. I'm committed. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be a bed breaker. Fuck! Bread baker. Yeah. You're hungry? I'm not. Jade, I had the worst diarrhea this morning. I mean, I used every bathroom in the house this morning because depending where I was running up the stairs. I was running in Grandpa's bathroom. And then I felt like Andrew was a toddler again. Stepped in a big puddle of pee. Fuck, I hated that. When I was little too. When I was sourdough, yes. When I was little too, and I was growing up with Josh too, it's like a toddler who pees all over the fucking toilet and you step in it in the middle of the night. Fuck. That's what I did last night. And I was so tired because I had just put him back to bed this morning and I stepped in it again. That's the worst thing because I didn't clean it up because I couldn't decide if it was urine or not. And I was like, it's probably the cats or something. And I went in bed and I was like, why does my heel feel wet? And then I stepped in it this morning and I thought, oh, fuck. So, your new rug last night, Samantha, they would be dead. Dead as doorknobs. My new house, and they piss everywhere. They're going to be outside fucking cats now on. I want to see pictures too, so you're going to have to take pictures of your house for me. My dad has a business in making bread. Ugh, fucking cats. I mean, I'm ready to get rid of mine with all the trouble. Winnie was taking a poop this morning, and he literally removed all of the litter to try to cover up the small little shit he had. He removed all the litter from the litter box. It was everywhere but in the litter box, and what was left is his somewhat covered up poop. So that was a big mess to clean up. I'm so tired of these bitches. I have enough to do, let alone have to clean up after these pussies, So Sam, they were trying to mark their territory because it's a new house. Everything was already marked upon at the in-laws' house, so don't get cats. I love cats. The pee was not from the cat, no. It was around the toilet. So it was like a toddler, you know? Sometimes you just get, you get surprises, you know, it happens. Male cat, they're all, I don't get, because they are bad. Bad. Yeah. Easy fix though. What, shoot him? He does sit slick. No, we don't shoot our kitty cats. My God, I'm not wanting. No, I don't know if I will get any more cats. If I do get a cat, it'll probably just be one. You know, one is easy. I mean, let's say I got up to go to the toilet at 3 a.m. and stood in the biggest shit. Oh God, that would fucking piss me off. That would fucking piss me off. I've had more experience with shit landing near my body or on my feet lately than I care to even talk about. But I get it, Rob. I get it. Andrew's new bed is beautiful, Debbie. It's beautiful. It looks, I'll take a picture and post it in the member chat. It's really pretty. And one cat, Bimo, he's well trained. I'm almost 60, so no more. Yeah, cats are too much. They're just too much. Unless they stay outside and they're feral, fine. Do your job and I'll feed you, right? But we ain't gonna deal with this debacle. There is room for Anthony in the bed, yes. They can snuggie together. 3 cats is my magic number. I've had up to 14. Oh, Lord. I have 3 boy cats that used to be feral, and there's way cleaner than my dog. Really? My granddaughter's cat is fixed, but still sprays, but it doesn't smell. Oh, God, mine all smell. Yeah, I want pics. That aide isn't going to know how to get my husband up. That's not your problem, Grace. You hired her for a reason. She better know how to do it. Anyway, yeah, so y'all, I'm pooped, I'm scooped up, and throw me to the wolves. I just got company. I was to listen. I got a dilly pop picture. I don't know if he's crying or if he's happy. I always had 4 or 5 cats at a time. When I was well, I didn't mind the piss and puke so much. Now I just have 1. She's a Bengal and couldn't be a better cat. Oh, the Bengal kitties? I have to look at those. There are some cats. What are the ones that look like leopards? I mean, like, you know, they're crazy. Sphinx cats or something? They're crazy. Andrew wants a Mancoon. Andrew wants everything. Last night he wants a raccoon. Remember a couple weeks ago, he's like, we need a Mancoon. I mean, Andrew is like crazy. He's going to have like 50,000 animals. Okay, short visit. Got a director class soon. Yay. Member live. Yes. There'll be member live later, like a normal time. Yeah. But I'm looking at you on the phone. Charlene, pay attention. No more cats. Oh shit, your shepherd likes them? My shepherd puts them in her mouth, but she doesn't do anything mean. She's a lovable shepherd. But she torments the cats though. What are you guys doing today? Anybody doing anything good today? Anybody have anything to discuss? Anybody has any questions? Let's do a Q&A. Ask me anything and I will tell you, for the most part. I might not go into detail, but anyhow, so nothing much, like I said, on the agenda this week. I've got nothing. Dan has a dentist appointment tomorrow, which he rolls his eyes out, but somebody's got to keep him on the ball. Here's the thing. I even micromanage his dentist appointments. They send me, because he won't remember. So I have to, you guys, it's tough work being me. I'm exhausted. I'm like, okay, I got to remember everything. And now with my brain, I got Menno brain. So it's like, and a fog brain. I'm so tired. You're going swimming? Where the hell do you live, in Florida? Probably Sky River, but it won't be till Thursday. I'll go Thursday because they're giving out gifts to the dentist for my broken tooth. Oh, what'd you eat it on again? Something broke it? I can't remember. She's 66 today. That's a recipe for grossness. Yeah, so I got to make sure Dan gets to the dentist tomorrow, but that's all I got going on this week. I am so happy. Jennifer's birthday's on Thursday. I think the 27th. Is that Thursday? Yes, that's Thursday. And then I think Rocky and I are going to, the Tootsie Roll, that's right. The Tootsie Roll is supposed to pull out cavities, not break. You're playing pickleball? I love pickleball. Hannah Banana plays in UK, it's warm to swim. and decontaminating my house from the weekend with people. Jade hates people in her house. So every time she has people over, her kids, she decontaminates her house. I feel the same way though. When I have a lot of people in my house, I feel filthy. I do too. But I just don't have much energy to do all that, Jade. Look up Ben Starr on the YouTube for a sourdough recipe. Stop it. I'm not looking up anything. One on the King Kong slot at Sky River. There's a King Kong slot. I'm starting to work on my taxes today. Do I have to claim the sale of my truck? I wouldn't. YOLO. You'll be fine. It wasn't that much money, right? I mean, how much did you get for it? Do you ever eat at Cracker Barrel? We don't have a Cracker Barrel here. 2 months ago, I need to get healthy again, so I have no access to gyms or gym equipment. What can I do to get steps in? I'm gonna tell you, Lizzie, dance. Can you dance? Can you dance? Can you walk in place? Can you do jumping jacks? Can you squat? Can you do push-ups from a counter? You can do all that stuff. It's very simple. You don't need anything. And then when you start getting better at those things, you can add like jugs of water to do, you know, stuff. So it's not hard to do. How's CBC? How's Ed? I used to dance in place. I used to run in place. I used to twist. I used to do all sorts of things. Why is 77 better than 69? Because with 77, you don't have to look in another one's butthole. I don't know. The butthole is 69 looking. Nobody wants to see the asshole. Nobody wants to see that. It sucks for anybody who has to stare. You know, you open your eyes and there it is. You know? No. Nope. Nobody wants to see a butthole. I mean, I don't. I can't talk for y'all. But anybody like the butthole? Is that sexual for them? Because it ain't for me. I just see feces. That's all I see. So that's why I think 77's better. Because 77, you're intertwined with faces together. 69, you ain't. Nope. Oh, no butthole. No. And don't even come at me with bleaching it. We ain't bleaching a butthole to make it look any prettier. Buttholes are the way they look for a reason. Because the shit that comes out is mostly brown. Exit only, yeah. Shawnara, isn't she sitting on a gold mine with that guitar? Yes. Andrew was like, that ain't no $20,000 guitar. But paid $37. $20,000. Ew. Did you have a loan or was it paid off? Some are nice though. Why? What is infatuating about a bum? Please tell me. I'll try to listen and not judge. Because we actively listen here. Tell me, no, staring at a chocolate starfish because it reminds me of feces. So why do you find it enticing? Some are nice though. I just don't get it. Whoever says, ooh, that bumhole looks great. Juicy. So I don't know. See, just keep the cash and don't tell them. Sometimes we do things secretly. An orchard view? I don't really know what that means. I don't think Anthony's here. It's hard to explain. Yeah, if you got it in cash, hail to the nah. Hail to the nah. But if it's over $10,000, but you could depreciate. So you could depreciate because depreciation. Oh, it's a cider. Oh shit. Oh god, that was funny. CBC. No, I'm not talking about anything sexual. It was just a cider. No, I'm not big on ciders. You've seen yours with your short shorts on and been impressed. You've seen my bum hole? No, I don't show my bum hole on live. That's only exit. And the only one who sees my bum hole is the toilet when I sit on it. That's it. Anthony's still asleep. I don't know where Anthony is. Anthony! He was 6 balls deep. How do you bring a beaver back to life? Resuscitation. You poke it, you see if it's alive and just playing dead. You give it a little poke, give it a little blow, you know, maybe clear off the cobwebs on it just to make sure it has a heartbeat. Bye, Rob. You know, check the pulse on the side of the right labia. That's where the pulse lives. And then you go from there. And if she's still not working, then blow into it. Blow into it. Who's my best friend? Myself. My German Shepherd, Coco. He posts false. Anthony, his bus. Yeah, I never claimed any that I traded into. No, I wouldn't either. Open up the lips. Open up the lips and feel if there's any blood flow in it. And then blow really hard like you're resuscitating somebody who died. It's funeral time for the beaver. I think mine's dead. I think there's no way a good blow will bring her back to life. I'm still waiting to know. I'm going to tell you something. My best friend, it's Dan. No, I wouldn't even say Dan's my best friend. I know some of you are going to go crazy over that. Dan doesn't have patience to listen to my woes, my bitches, and my complaints, right? He doesn't. He just doesn't have time for it. Like, he's not an active listener or a patient listener. So no, Dan's not my best friend. He's a best friend in a different way, right? But I can tell you my longest friend would be Stephanie. Yeah, we've been really close friends for the last 20 years since our kids have played soccer together, and we still continue on that relationship. She's probably my closest friend, yes. Because she's been in my life for that long, We never fought. We, may get irritated with each other. I may have gotten irritated with her, but there was just a mutual respect between us that we just didn't let things fester between us. You know what I mean? And she's 20 years. You can't change that, right? So I've had close friends come and go throughout the last couple years. But it's different because, there's so much to be said about just so much, you know what I mean? And they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. Lives to me better than my husband, but he was a kind man, hard of hearing. Yeah, and that's what's hard is because I can't just go to Dan. Everything becomes an argument, or everything becomes what I'm doing wrong, or how I'm mishandling things, and nobody wants to hear that when you're calling to vent, right? Stephanie always gives me the most logical advice. She's very to the point, and she's very open about it, and she doesn't hide the truth from me ever. She tells me things. He passed away, yeah. I can say that I also call my brother Mikey when I'm in extreme pain and just need a shoulder to cry on. And he is there for me. I'm trying to think who else. Who are my go-tos? But that's about it. I mean, I don't really, that's it. My Zoomies are always on. And most of the time they're my first, right? They're my first, panel to discuss things with. They're my panel. They're my family. You've got all my secrets. 31 years? Shit. Is that how long we've known? You've known me since I was 19? God, that's a long time. You've seen me grow into a woman. I live close to Elon Musk. Shit. Abort the mission. Move out of Texas. But yeah, I mean, you have close, if you look at your lifespan of friends, right? You have close friends throughout every chapter of your life, but they may not always stay that close, and I've learned that that's okay, right? Time changes, paths change, different types of obligations change things, and it's okay, I used to feel so affected by losing friendships or changing of friendships, and now I'm just like, it is what it is, it is what it is. The people who stay around and accept all your faults through and through and know the person you are and listen to you, and they're still here and they know your true character, those are the people, those are your ride and dies. Her ride or died today. We definitely grew apart. Yeah, and COVID changed a lot of it. COVID changed a lot of relationships, did it not? I mean, my group of friends here, it just divided us because we just became more homebodies. We became, focused on our families. Some people didn't care as much about COVID as we did, and so we pulled away for a lot of different reasons because of Andrew and Grandpa and all those things, and because we had to. And a lot of people don't understand that, and they assume, or I don't know, but if we see each other, we say, hey, like no time, we have history, and we'll always have that history. Politics too. Politics have really stolen a lot of friendships, made things a little bit more, some people can handle it, some people can't. Some people won't be friends with people who vote certain ways. It changed so much the last 4 years. So my friend Christy said, friends come and go, like the seasons, and it's not good or bad, just indifferent, and you got to just go with the changing of patterns. Yeah. Religions, yes. I don't think I've ever had anybody, we did. We had one particular person that judged us for what we believe in. Not just politics, but religion and where we are on that. And that was somebody who could potentially been within the family, but they never did, thank God, because I've never been judged upon who I am and where my heritage and whatever else you want to call it, and until that point. A lot of people won't say it or have the nerve to say it, but some people do, and it comes out and you're like, wow, okay, I see the hate right there. So it's happened. She's being an activist today, and she's pretty hardcore. It's very hard to be. It is. And any extremists, right? Any extremists are very hard to deal with because there's no talking to. They're just one-sided, and they're not going to see any other side but their own. I'm an atheist in politics and in religion. Oh, Lord. One of my besties moved to Folsom, but we are still text every day. And that's okay. Like, I think texting, I have a friend, I have another good friend. Her name is Nawal. And, we feel like more like family together. We're kindred spirits. And she moved away into New York. And we don't talk every day. But, like I sent her a text and I said, love you. And she's like, love you too. What's going on? I'll catch up with you this week. We try to talk at least once or twice a month. And sometimes it doesn't happen. We're both, budding businesswomen, women who have, who working our way up the ladder on ourselves, by ourselves. And so, we respect the boundaries, right, with each other. And just because we don't talk anymore, it's the same thing like you, Judy. We talk a lot, but we say what we need to say. And we just check in with each other, love you. And that's it. We know there's no expectations and anything further. One of my sisters, we did not talk politics. Yeah, and you got to know, you guys, when there's extremists, there's no point in talking because they ain't going to change their minds. I know. I cannot believe he's getting married. Oh my God, I cannot believe he's getting married. Cheryl always wanted Jennifer and Kyle to, when they were little, to marry and wed. Yeah. But it's great. Like, Cheryl and I will always have a connection because we spent 10 years together working practically and friendships and stuff like that. There's so many things that we experience together that it's not like it ever goes away. We can laugh and have fun, and she's been in my life for a long time too. So friends are different in every element that they come in, for sure. For sure. I can't believe he's getting married. Holy shit. Where's the wedding going to be? At the house? On the property? I really have gotten close to workers. Yes, and workers. Workers, especially the people you live with, work with all the time. That's why Cheryl and I we got really close to workers. Thank you in Canada, Jess. I appreciate it. So it is. So, and some of you can go, VP. Oh, and the story she tells me about the kids. Oh, I couldn't even imagine. Today it's so different. Kids and parents today are bred like no other. Some of these parents are crazy. And I look at them like, you did what for your kid and why? And how? My mom was like, everything's on you. Everything's on you. You want to fuck up, you have to deal with it. You get absent, you're gonna have to do detention. I'm not I'm not defending you on any battles you want to fight on your own. Once you got to high school, it was like, figure it out, right? Figure it out, James. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I totally support that, because it's scary times for Canada. And so I don't know. I just, parents have gotten crazy. I just don't, I raise my kids the same way my mom raised me, right? Figure it out. I'm not fighting your battles for you with your teachers, missed assignments, nothing. Figure it out. You know, you have a bad teacher you don't like, sorry. That's life. You're gonna have bosses that you're not gonna like. You're gonna have coworkers that you're not gonna like. So it was kind of one of those things today. These parents will fight tooth and nail for their kids. Me too. I like animals more than humans these days, but the last 4 years of my life have been a roller coaster of friends coming and going, leaving and towing. And you know, like I said, everybody who's been in my life has provided me with a certain love and excitement in my life. You know, you want to stay here, it's up to you, but you got to figure it out. So you're there, yeah, and you know, I just don't have that husband, you know, that I can go to. You know, he doesn't even come to me for things. I mean, he's such an introvert. He keeps everything aside. You know, I'm like, you're an asshole. He's like, well, how do you think I feel about you? And it's like, okay, well, at least I tell you. You know, I don't know about how you feel until I bring it up, how I'm feeling with you, right? And then you're like, whatever. Fuck that shit, you know? So that's on you if you're not going to talk about what pisses you off with me. That's on you, right? So, anyhow, it's just, he's not that type. I can't just have a conversation without him trying to parent me or correct me on something. So I just, he's not the person I go to. And then he comes in, right? And then he wants to know. I'm like, no, I'm not telling you. Because then once you start telling him, it's like, well, you know, you should have done it. No, we're not going to play that game. I'm not going to play that game. Stay in your lane. Stay in your corner until I say you can get up. I just don't have time for that. I need, you know, somebody who's going to listen. I don't want somebody who's going to choose my side all the time. Absolutely not. But I need people who are going to be like, oh, bitch, you're crazy, you know? Sit down. Be humble, yo. Or I need the people who are just going to be like, I agree with you on this one wholeheartedly, you know? I don't want the people who blow sunshine at my ass because they think they're getting ahead in the world or you know, they're close to me or whatever their excuses. I don't want that. I want truth. I want liberty and the justice for all, you know? So, whatever. I know, but that's what Dan does. That's his response mechanism, you know? Yeah, hear me out. Don't fix my problems. I can take care of my own problems. Whether you agree with how I do it or not, please, that's not my point. Just listen and say, I get it, I'm sorry. That's it, you know? Acupuncture, Goodman, I need to do it a couple more times, you know, to feel. I've had so much going on in my life and just this lack of sleep that I don't think anything's helping me right now. Honestly, just to be completely honest, because my body's so tight that if you could feel my neck right now, it feels like there's a vice on my neck. Feels like the vice, and every day it just gets tighter and tighter and tighter with all the bullshit, you know? And I just can't, so I think it's important for me to continue to go, but I don't think I'm gonna get any reprieve until, I think you should try it, yeah. Goodman is still around, yes, he's still around. Goodman comes and goes, he fluctuates between me and January, yeah. My adult kids and I text about 8% over talking. I'm more of a texter. You know, I talk for a living, right? I talk with you guys all the time. I don't always want to talk on the phone. Shit. But Andrew just kept smiling. He told me it wasn't a big deal to him. You know, I know. And, you know, Dan is just a reactor. That's what he does. He's a reactor. He responds that way without much. He looked at me. He's like, why are you laughing? I'm laughing because I just react differently with my kids than he does, right? He's looking at it. I mean, I look at it too, but I communicate different
with my kids than him, you know? And he's just explosion, and they don't hear that. They just go, this is why we don't tell you anything, you know? And I look at that, and I knew it wasn't true, because there's no way he would have been dead. And, but I mean, I could tell he was hammered. And you don't think he gets a lecture from me all the time? You think I just approve it and think that's funny shit? No, I still bitch at him for being an idiot all the time. You guys hear me half the time. I mean, sometimes my members hear me. Oh, thanks, Storms. He's just very different. And that's exactly why we're not the same people. And people are like, oh, Dan's better. But is he? I mean, who's to say who's better? We're better at different things, right? I'm better at communicating than Dan is. I'm better at communicating and keeping an open mind and not freaking out, right, than he is with the kids. I would think that's better, you know? We're better at different things. Bye. I know, I was like, I might get my hair cut because it is so disgusting. So disgusting. So I am better looking. Thank you, Rico. I agree with you on that one. I'm also better looking than Dan. I mean, what do you do with that? You know, I'm better in the looks department. I'm better at communicating with kids. I'm better with communicating with my beauty. Yes. I think being a lawyer, he would be. No, he's not. I know, Candace. Well, you're coming to Vegas, right? Can you bring your scissors to Vegas? I'll wait. It's just really bad. It's not, no, you're not alone. Depends on what you're talking about. Your beauty? I know. Candace has become my hairdresser, but I just need a good cut. She cut it when's the last time you were here? But she needs to do it again. So she's coming to Vegas. She'll cut my hair for me in Vegas. Down is, no, your marriage. Yeah, no, we have the same one then. Recovery is rough, that's for sure. I'm a multitasker. He's not. He can't multitask, right? One of those plates. Mike, it seems like you're doing a good job, so keep it up. I'm trying to lose some too. I want to look hot in Vegas. I want to walk around with heels and my bikini. Just kidding. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to get my hair colored, but I do need a cut. So Candace can cut me in Vegas. Or she just has to come to my house sooner than July because this is going crazy. It's not easy being cheesy. No, it's not. I'm getting my ginger low lights soon to match to match what you still have. Me too. You too what? I'll bring my shears to Vegas. Your shears? Your shears? I don't want to go bald. What time is the live today? Sue, I'm thinking our normal time between 2:30 and 3 because I have a feeling I'm going to be pretty pooped. So yeah, my grays are coming through, you guys, and it is what it is. They're here to stay. Scissors, shears. Okay. Thank you. Bikini and heels. Oh, you're going to go with the bikini and heels. Bought a plate that goes to $4.50. Oh, you did? It was probably just more expensive, right? Do you use it? I love it. You're getting your roots done. Oh, bye, Janet. Love you. Does it have like is it an industrial one? I think they have them, not where we bought these though, but they have them. I bought it on TikTok. You did? The TikTok shop? Oh, 40th anniversary, Julia? Shit. And he's still alive? And he's still alive? The new thing is going great. You know, I don't care. My hair is so thin, and it's just better, you know? Mine doesn't squeak. I know. I gotta fix it. When I have time, I need to figure out my treadmill too. These are my last resorts. I just don't have the energy. And then now sourdough's coming, so I'm gonna have to do that. So shit. Wear heels. Oh, I can never wear heels, Linda. I'm in tennies or Birkenstocks. Tennies or Birkenstocks. There's no any or something for feet, you know, bad feet. I keep mine gray. I can't do it. I like it. I don't know. I think it's nice when women do that. You know, if you have a pretty gray, I think it's pretty cool. Fix it after it's done. Fix what? Fix it after it's done. I'm hungry now. Now I'm starting to get hungry because I didn't eat this morning. and everything evacuated my system. Now I feel like that acid buildup in my belly where I could just like throw it away. Still learning to deal. It's a never ending, like it's marriage is not easy, right? Marriage is friendships are hard, but marriage is hard, right? Years go on and you still have to learn patience, and new things, new traits come up, right? We change along the way and we continue to change. And sometimes we look at the person like, who the fuck? Who are you? Yeah, I don't know. Is the atmospheric river still up there? No, it hasn't been here in a while. Remember life, fixing the plate and the treadmill. We can keep you company. Ugh, I'm so tired. I'll probably be in bed for the member live, like I always am. Yeah, Julia, it's like, sometimes, and that's why I need easy friendships, because my husband and you see what you see, online. That's us all day long, some more annoyances than others, or irritations with each other, or irritations with ourselves, but we take it out on each other, and that's exhausting. That's exhausting. 53 years and I still contemplate single life. Oh, stop it. Sweet Julian. And both of us have white hair. Yeah. Marriage is something, that's one thing nobody ever said is, you're going to have your hands full, right? Marriage is a full-time job, and you do have to work on it. And, when you complicate things, like when people say things like, does caregiving interfere with your relationship? Yeah, it does. I didn't see it at first because we had him part-time. And so it was like, no, because we have him part-time and we can do things, we have the freedom to do it. But now that we've had him full-time for 1.5 years, it does. Because we're so tired and mentally exhausted from everything, from, trying to, share duties or do what we do, building a business, keeping our lives up and everything else, and trying to continue to support the family, and having Ed, that, when we get any downtime, we need to recoup ourselves, and we have to do it separate ways because we don't have the freedom to leave, right? So yeah, it does affect it, right? It does affect it. We can't just get away for a weekend. We can't go away for a night anymore. It's just because we're picky with care, right? We're picky with care because Ed has changed so much. We can look at Ed, we can assess his demeanor and know what he's going to be like or what he's going to do. We can understand, the bathroom habits. We know what's coming. We know how to take care of the bathroom habits. We know what to do. Nobody would be able to handle it. Yeah. 47 years marital bliss. Yeah, right. The beaver's great. Hey, my beaver's fine. She's in hibernation mode. She is tucked away, and she is just snoozing for a minute until she gets over this winter thing. So y'all need a beaver shirt. Check out sabmerch.com. I've been in a family member house for 5 years. I have been in a family member's house for 5 years. You have been in one or haven't been in one? I'm confused. So yeah, I have great sayings. We've got kitty cat lover. We've got all those things. So, hey, beware and go save the beavers and buy a shirt. 10% proceeds goes to saving your beaver or your partner's beaver. Yeah. He's my caregiver sometimes. I'm just a wheelchair for opportunity. I just hope he doesn't resent me. Here's the thing, Julia. Resentment is a tough thing. I think that, when we marry each other, right, to death do us part, sickness and in health, we know the routine, right? Resentment is a very deep, you can't predict who's going to get sick, right? And who's going to need the extra care, or who's going to be the caregiver in the relationship, right? If he truly loved you, right, which we assume he does, you're still together, he didn't leave you since you've been in your wheelchair and he's still doing it. I'm sure there's moments, and I'm just taking it from my experience, I'm sure there's moments where he gets frustrated, right? Frustrated and wishes your life together was different. That's just what I feel. Knowing how I feel sometimes, people say, do you have resentment towards Ed? No, not necessarily. But I do sometimes look at my husband like, you know, what the fuck did you do? You know, why? You know, I could feel that way towards Dan, not towards Ed. But I do sometimes think, you know, I look and I think, God, our life could be so different right now. But we chose this life, right? We chose it. So I think, you know, in any situation where one of the spouses needs care and we're doing it, I'm sure there's moments of, I don't know, resentment. I guess some people do get resentment, but maybe moments of just anger and frustration, because life is not supposed to be that way, right? You're supposed to be out traveling and walking around this earth and hand in hand, you know, and you can't predict what life's going to throw at you. He takes care of you. Yeah. And it happens, you guys. It happens. And I have a couple people who are in the same boat, and they're like, I think my husband's really mad at me. I think he's got resentment because of the way they treat you. And at that point, if they are treating you in a way that they need to fix themselves, because it's not like you put yourself there, you know? So being older definitely makes a big mature difference. Yeah, being older, you get wiser. Lots of life experiences teach you things. You know, I just try to be honest with myself as much as possible. You know, do I make mistakes? Absolutely. I'm human and I fail every day with my reactions to things, to my reactions to my husband, my reactions to Ed. We all do. We're not human. I mean, we're not human. We are not human. We are human. We are just ingrained to be emotional about things. But to the people who are caregivers, whether it's a spouse or a loved one, you cannot have resentment. Resentment doesn't work in that type of, you have to be effective and you have to have empathy. And if that's out the window, it's not going to work in your relationship, you know, at all, in any relationship or any caregiving relationship. Love is a commitment, again, through sickness and health, right? Till death do us part, right? Till death, casinos do help. Casinos help me too, Deborah. Casinos give me life worth living. It just gives me that escape, you know? And Dan hates it. I mean, he hates it. But, you know, it is what it is. Sorry you hate it, but it's my time. It's normal for people to take care of each other and families live together. That's what we've been doing for thousands of years. What's that normal is to be so selfish that we're taught nowadays. I think, you know, I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. I don't think it's selfish to choose to not care for somebody. I don't think it's selfish. I don't think it's selfish. I don't think it's selfish to choose to not do it. Now, if you're married, right, you don't have that choice. I mean, I guess you do, but you know, we all make a choice in life, and that's the choice whether or not we see it through or whatever. But I don't think it's selfish for anybody to say, nope, that's not my duck. You know, I think it's, you do what you can do and you know your limits at what you can do it with, plain and simple. But I think sometimes we all need to be a little bit more selfish, and I am selfish with my casino time, right? Because that's just one way I can release. I don't care if, you know, Joe Blow thinks it's not good. It's not good, but it's one way. I work hard, right? I work hard. I work hard for my money. I work hard around the house. I'm stressed out. I'm always tired. I sacrifice myself, and that's one reward I like to do for myself. Within limits, right? Within limits. I give myself my limits, and that's what I stay between. And I don't see that's anything wrong with it. Some people choose to go out to lunch every day, right? I don't do that, right? Some people buy Starbucks every day. I don't do that either. So it's all a give and take. And if I don't shop that much, you know, I choose to do what I want to do because that's my enjoyment, right? Going to the casino. And I think I do a pretty good job at it. Right? Not everybody's fit to do caregiving. No, I don't think everybody is fit to be caregivers. But when I need help, I really have to search. Well, I know. I work hard for the money. And I do. I always, I'm in a position now where I can treat myself. And I don't think there's anything bad with that, whether I go once a week or every other week. My husband doesn't like it. I'm not going every day, right? I'm not going every day. And he needs to simmer down. Simmer down, because I'm very controlled. I'm sorry, when do you work? I'm working right now. Julie. I'm building my business by doing that. I have my friends writing my book. I do merch, right? And I am doing social media. Yeah, I've already do. I bust my ass around my house, right? And take care of Dan's dad over the money situation. Trolls go nuts. Yeah, trolls go nuts. I mean, we're not making millions at all. We're not. And, it's cyclical. Sometimes we make a lot. Sometimes we don't make so much. And I go with the flow. I go knowing what I can and are willing to have fun with. And that's what the important thing to do is. I tend to hang around strangers. Well, good morning, Corey. How are you? Let's go nuts over. Strangers would take care of me than my biologicals. I am writing a book. I wrote it. Well, I spoke it, and my book writer is putting my gibberish into a book. Yes. Oh, good, Corey. I know you were just sick, or at the hospital, weren't you? Just got out of the hospital or something. Yeah. And I do, and that's my little reward, reward. Where I can go away and I can just simmer down. I can relax. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to hear my name. I don't have to feel any responsibilities. It's disengage the mechanism, and I enjoy really going by myself because I don't have obligations for, entertainment or anything. I can just go and unwind. It's my happy place. Yeah. Yeah. And it's kind of like, I sit, I think about things. I kind of, I reflect on behaviors. I reflect on relationships. I reflect on things. And it's like the only place that I can feel calm. Grocery shopping. I don't find the same thing with grocery shopping. The day in the life of a troll. That would be really interesting. Ask Dan. Ask Dan. Dan's my number one troll. So I can tell you what his day's like. He's my troll. He's my number one troll. Yeah. If anybody, Dan is the leader of the trolls. Yeah. Is your escape from reality for a moment. It is. Yeah. The eyebrows go crazy. Okay. I don't understand why people have issues with my eyebrows. It's the funniest thing. It makes me giggle. It's like, what else do you want to go at? Go at something that's like more realistic. Like go at my my nostrils or my thin hair. Or, you look like you put on weight. Your skin's hanging. Yeah, I know. But no, they would just want to focus on the eyebrows. Let's go for a walk. Now it's the weather. Yeah, the walks are good too. He's out there paying people. Yes, unplug. That's a great way to say it. We don't have a casino here, so my quiet place are different. Yeah. I don't know. Oh my God, my body, and this is how you know your body's in the middle of a breakdown, because you're so tired that everything hurts. Everything hurts. The vice around my neck is pinching me. It's horrible. Yeah, we're not talking about shopping. We're not talking about walking. We're talking about casino. The excitement, the fun, the serotonin. The casino needs to be closer to your house. It probably doesn't. It gives me more of a you drive by it and you're like, ooh, should I just pop in? But I don't like to pop in. I know if I'm going to be there, minimum, I'm going to be there for 4 hours. Minimum. And if I'm doing good, I'm going to be there for about 5 or 6. I get that excited. I do. I can't even twitch. I can't even show you a twitch because my neck is so tight. But saliva starts draining from my right side. I have a person on your Facebook page that said something that I thought was so hateful and gross. Ugh. Those are those trolls, Miami. Your husband gets annoyed when you go alone. My husband just gets annoyed because I'm throwing away money, But yeah, it is what it is. Yes, it's like 10 minutes away from me. Oh God, I love it. I love it. It's like it gives me something to look forward to. I also like love to look forward to that. It's my reward. My reward. Greetings from Germany. Monopoly money. Yeah, if only. I do. I right now this is the last month I get like almost $200 because my gambling has gone down, right? My friends normally come, right? And then they help increase my gambling money, free money, and so now it's going down again because I'm not gambling as much, so it's going down. It's my self-care. It's my self-care. Dan, it's an unhealthy. Yeah, it may be unhealthy, but bitch, it's my self-care. Leave me alone. How many years did you do it alone? Not that it's a competition, but this is just my time. I am reporting. It's my reward. It's my treat at the end of a week. Yeah. And I go once a week when my free play money hits, right? So it's hit yesterday. Oh, Sundays it hits. So every Sunday we get a refresh of the money. So it's fun. I actually enjoy walking in our local huge, beautiful cemetery. Ugh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. Cemeteries give me the heebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebs. Yeah. I don't like cemeteries. I could not leisurely walk among the dead. Do I win sometimes? And sometimes I break even, about 50-50. You know, sometimes I break even. Majority of the time lately I've been breaking even. And if it gives me hours of fun, it's like, it's a win, right? Sometimes I lose a couple $100 maybe in a month when I go. Yeah, that's about it. I've been pretty good lately. I mean, for a long time, I've been good. I don't have a lot of money to gamble with, so I go with the little bits and I put things aside for myself so I can enjoy. I am slots. Yeah, slots. I used to be really bad, you know? I mean, both Dan and I used to be really bad. And I've slowly training myself to where, you know, it's you know, you can't lose what you used to be able to lose, right? You have to go within your means. And as long as I don't go with my cards, I don't do anything, and I don't do anything stupid. So I pace myself, you know, because I want to be able to go once a week or once every other week. What about online poker? Hell no. I will not even get started with the online gambling because that you can't escape from. It's too easy to pick up a phone and bet money. No way in hell would I do that because I know that it could get too much for me. I know my limits. I'd much rather get out of the house and leave than to be stuck on a phone. No, hell no. And some of you do it. I know some of you do it because you can't get out of the house. But yeah, no. I say my wins. And if I do win, I save it for the casino trip. I actually spent a lot of my winnings the last time. I came home with a couple $100, but I spent it. And then whatever was left, I used it. You know, I use it on my trips. And then if it's out, it's out. And I go home, you know, for the next week. So I do pretty well. I do really good. But I'm also not drinking like I used to. You know what I mean? When you drink a lot of alcohol, you put yourself in a more, right, tumultuous situation. And as long as you don't drink that much, you don't make stupid decisions. I get a free month at the casino every month. I love going to the city alone. I keep my pretty, yeah, you got it. I'm not hurting anyone, just helping my own. Yes. And that, Deb Doe, that's what I say too. You know, you put aside, if you know, you think about it this way. You know, if you go out to eat every day, right, and you get a Starbucks every day, how much money are you spending? You're probably spending $30 a day, right, on just things that you could be better at. And I stopped doing some of those things so that way I could go and have some fun for myself, you know, because I realized for my mental health, it's so important. It gives me something to look forward to. It keeps me motivated to keep going until that day, right? The drinks are not free. You can't drink a lot. Because half the time when I'm going by myself, I'm driving. So I'll have 2 drinks total. And I'll just sit and I'll talk to people. And sometimes people recognize me. I sit at the bar, I talk to the bartenders. And just sometimes I do a live from the bar, you know. I did a live last time I was there. So for me, it's fun to get out, do something different. Maybe I'll do that this Thursday. That's what I'll do this Thursday. Life is too short, Joni. And that's exactly what it is. You know, I lost my parents really early. And, you know, moderation is the key to life. Enjoy and just do it. I'm not going to sit and restrict myself when I feel like everything's well controlled because my husband gets pissed off at me for going. You know, I wish he would do it. I wish he would find something he likes and take, you know, take time and leave for 4 or 5 hours. That wouldn't bother me at all, but he just doesn't have, he just not like that. There is no winning. No, there is no winning, and I know that. I know that. I'm not going in any false pretenses thinking that I'm going to win millions every time I go. I go to get out, to socialize, and to play. Yeah. Miami, I just laugh. And if they're really bad, I just delete them. Yeah. Do you use meat in your stew? Yes, I use turkey meat. Turkey meat. Yeah. I use turkey meat. But, it's finding your thing. It doesn't have to be gambling. I'm not promoting gambling because you don't ever win at the end of the game. But that's why you have to be, if you enjoy it, you have to stay within your limits. Yeah. You play the horses? Entertainment. Yeah, I think of it as my entertainment. Dan likes to go and go to the sushi place when he used to go, and he used to spend $30, once a week. It's that type of thing. Was a gambling fool. After she won a medical malpractice suit, she gave her pocket winning, watching kids fetch, and they never said anything. But oh my gosh. Bankroll management. It's the garbage trucks. Yeah, and that's all you have to do is think of it as entertainment. If you went to a fine dining restaurant, with wine and because you would some people get drinks and all that, you're spending $200 probably for a night out. It's the same thing the way I look at it. We don't go to nice meals anymore because we don't enjoy them like we used to. So this is my entertainment. And it's one person, if two, it makes it more complicated, but one person. Sometimes I do go off on the trolls, but I don't have time to sit and look through all my comments on all my socials because first of all, it would take me all day and I don't have all day to look into, and to defend myself or to call people idiots or whatever. I don't have that time in my schedule. So I miss a lot of things. But if I do see them, I either play with them, and if they're not too bad, I let them be for a minute unless they keep coming back. And then if they're really nasty, I just get rid of them. Yeah, I get rid of them because, it's just life's too short to let people be here to bully and to be mean. I mean, go be mean somewhere else, I know. No, they can't. So yeah, you have to just, Facebook has, it's funny because Facebook, being on Facebook the last couple of months has really relaxed me a lot with the trolls because I see how crazy life is. And it's definitely been a learning process, but now I almost can't wait to get on Facebook to see how crazy the comments are. TikTok is nothing compared to what you get on Facebook. Nothing. TikTok is like a walk in the park now. And I thought that was vile, but no, Facebook is like the worst of the worst. So I almost get enjoyment out of reading the comments. People are so crazy. I mean, they're so delusional in their opinions or their constructive criticism that it's so fun. I love clean cars. Koso, my car is disgusting. Did I tell you about that? How's the OG troll? Facebook has feral and rabid trolls. I don't know what they are, but they are just another level of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's all I want to say. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You want to see some extreme trolling, and those bitches come back quick. They don't even you respond to them within 30 seconds they've responded back to you. They get that. They wait for that because I think that's what they look forward to. They get off on being negative and fighting with people all day. Ugh, Koso, don't even talk about it. Bye, Judes. I'll see you later, maybe. All right, you guys. I'm just sitting here. Everything looks so heavy right now. My neck hurts. I just don't know what I'm going to do. So anyhow, what you give a woman in her 30s single with no kids? I would say enjoy your life, right? I would say live life to the fullest. Don't get loans. Don't do anything. Try to save as much as you can and keep building until, you can't no more. Don't buy anything you have to charge. If you can't buy it, then you can't afford it, type of a thing. And just try to find some peace for yourself and learn about yourself. There you have it. Okay, you two, everybody have a productive day. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter too. And your feelings are just that, yours. You know, it's just what comes out of our mouth at the end of the day that is not always appropriate. And people, active listen. Please, we all have trouble listening. Listen to what people are saying and try to understand the people and their words, especially if they're kind-hearted, because not everybody means what you think they mean, or, you know, sometimes ask for clarification and don't go off on a rampage. It's really hard because emotions come into play, but listen to people. If you love them, listen. Love you. Bye.